The first piece is called 10:13 p.m. Two texts sent exactly 24 hours apart. The first iMessage sent on Tuesday, April the 21st at 10:13 p.m. reads, "Relaxing to play this one." It is from my older son, accompanied by a video of him playing an acoustic cover of Meshuggah's song, "Straws Pulled at Random." The song has a kind of polymeter where the riff turns against the beat, and the rhythm and accents are always shifting while a steady pulse remains. It's almost hypnotic, he later tells me. It's this turning against the beat that I reflect on while listening. Is this life captured in a song? The changing pull of directions, the turning against the tide. My son is playing this song while entrenched in final engineering exams at university. He has 4 that week, but he is relaxing to play this one. Can life be sweet even during finals? Can a song timed right pull us out of ritual, obligation, and the underlying stresses of life? Can momentary joy be found even while under pressure, making room for art? Can we enter that hypnotic state he speaks of while a steady pulse remains? The second text is sent on Wednesday, April 22nd at 10:13 p.m. This one is from my younger son. The iMessage reads, "I took some incredible photos of the moon, great quality. He has gone to Alta Lake late on a school night. He has strapped his camera and tripod on his back, riding in the dark on his electric bike. This is a last-minute diversion. The sky is clear. He wants to capture the moon's craters up close on his lens. The Artemis journey brings my son to the moon, here and in his dreams. We speak about Neil Armstrong's moon landing in 1969, and Armstrong's words that still echo, 'That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind.' Is my son's step to find the moon that night something giant or small? What does it mean to feel the sudden impulse to want to see something for oneself, to be a witness to its beauty, its splendor? What happens when we break the monotony of life, when we sacrifice sleep for something more wondrous, heading down a dark trail without fear, only inclination, pointing our lens upward toward something distant, yet so visible to our eyes?" The second piece is called Haida Gwaii. I just came back from Haida Gwaii. Why go to the airport 2 hours early when one can spend it on a rocky beach? The Onward Point Trail on Moresby Island was the entrance to this temperate rainforest of red cedars, Sitka spruce, and western hemlock. The bald eagles sent out their alerts, we were accustomed to this. We heard them all weekend as we were alone again in Haida Gwaii. The trail ended at a gazebo with a nice whale viewing platform. There were no whales, but perhaps whales don't know about viewing platforms. A giant salmon leaped out of the water, and my husband was lucky to see it. The volcanic rock on the beach, black basalt, smoothed by centuries of waves, called us down to the shore. One doesn't worry about return flights home or grabbing a lunch before a flight when gray whales are migrating to Alaska, stopping to feed in the nutrient-rich waters. We needed only to turn the bend, climb over the rocky cliffs to see if the whales might be on the other side. They were, and there were many. Their hot puffs of air coming out through their blowholes seen in the distance as they slid gently out of the water. They were no doubt feeding, rolling on their backs, slowly rising above the surface. But the seals wanted to distract us as they poked their heads out of the water to have a look at us. We were seated on the perfect viewing platform, a long stretch of perpendicular basalt, taking in the show. Dozens of marine birds came to, and our eyes feasted on them and on the seals sharing the herring. A family of otters, sea otters, joined lying on their backs, some entangling themselves in the kelp. I imagined the kelp forests under that water, which they are helping to keep alive. And how funny they looked. A young one came closer to have a look at us too. Why does one need to go to the airport early when a large natural aquarium stands before you? The sound of waves, the feel of smooth rock, and our eyes watching the many acts of a play unfolding in real time of marine animals and birds, a life over millennia.